Hi guys, welcome to day 8 of the 15-day challenge, the Amazon 15-day challenge. If you've made it this far, even if you've just been watching the videos, a huge pat on the back. It sounds a bit silly, but most people won't even make it this far, not even watching the videos. 8 days have passed and you can see how hard this stuff is. The main thing that I want to get across in the whole of this challenge, if you're sat there now and you're looking to build an Amazon business and you haven't done anything, you will never, or you may, it's not for me to say, but so I can help you with this challenge. In my experience, you will never have everything that you need to take action. Okay? So you'll never have the perfect niche, you'll never have perfect keyword research, you'll never have the perfect domain, and you'll never feel that you're doing it right. Okay? Which sounds like a downer. But here's the thing, here's what I ask you to do. If you haven't taken action yet, do this stuff. Go back to day 1, probably the greatest skill we have or resource available to us is that at any point in our lives we can make a decision to actually do the stuff and change it. This stuff, and I know I always give these little pep talks before I go into the main stuff, and the reason for that is this: all this stuff is rubbish. Okay, which sounds crazy me saying that, but it's complete rubbish if it's not used. In fact, I'm willing to bet that most of you, if I were to if we were to meet for a coffee offline and or even on Skype, but if we were to meet and we were to have a conversation about SEO or about sites or about different ways of making money online, I'm willing to bet that some of you would know more than me, and some of you would, or if not most of you, would have a good working knowledge of all the different ways of making money online. But here's the reason, here's my point. The reason I said it's rubbish is not the process. If you do this stuff, you will make money. But here we are, day 8, a week's gone by, and it absolutely flies past. So it's really hard to actually just do this stuff. That's why I've broken it down into day by day steps, and if you do it, you will get results. Again, with the results thing, we'll talk more about it in this 15-day challenge. But again, it doesn't happen overnight. It's like working out. Okay? I'm not going to keep going on and on because, again, with fitness levels, it's all something we, 1, know we have to do, 2, we know how to do, but, most people, or, higher than 50%, 60, 70, even 80%, are out of shape. And it's only, so, this is exactly the same thing. If you were to ask people, well, there's not enough time in the day, I'm not sure on the diet plan to start, I can't get one to work for me, when, if they were to just walk around the block, I'm not saying, medical problems aside, I'm saying it purely to, I'm not being flippant here, I'm saying it purely to demonstrate the main thing. So out of all courses online, everything that you learn, the only thing that is important is putting into practice the little snippets you learn. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter at all if you get this wrong. In fact, send me what you've done to cljpublishing@gmail.com, and I promise I'll take a look, and even if it's completely shocking in your opinion, let me have a look at it, because the main thing is taking action so you got something to work with. It's not all, you hear that bandied about, like take action, take action. You need to obviously concentrate and make sure that you're trying your best and you've got, you're trying to get this done. But it's all too easy not to take action. Collect information. If we went on your hard drive now and we looked at all the Warrior special offers, all the products, it's all too easy to collect information and it's not working for you, or it won't work if it's just sat there. So all I ask is that you go through this, actually let me know how you're doing, write the goals, do the stuff. Even if you did it half-hearted, you will get more results. And here's why I'm saying all that, and then I'll get on to the main part of the video, because I know that just by doing that, It doesn't matter on your knowledge. It doesn't matter that it's not perfect. You will be in the top 10 or 20%. I think 10%. I think there's 90% of people that say they want to make money online, but when it comes down to it, and this is good old Chris with, no new methods, no, I don't need any new methods because I've been making money online for over 10 years with exactly the same methods, because essentially we're doing it the right way. We're building real assets. This site here, I own it. The Best Gaming Chairs, I own it. All the example sites I've built for my Amazon courses, I own them. So, and they've all made sales, so they're all worth money. Some have made more sales than others. The Jumpstarter one did really, really well. The Furby one, going back, some of you can remember that. That did really, really well. And some others didn't do that well. I mean, the Bud Lee one did well. Some others flopped. Some others, didn't do brilliantly. But here's the thing that will make you money. And so I know I keep going on, but I want to give you something here that you can use, something different. I don't want to just tell you more stuff, because that's not going to help you, because you already know a lot of the stuff. What I want to do is tell you what you need to do with the stuff to get the results. And that's pretty much it. I won't keep talking your head off about that, because I've got some information for you. But again, if you haven't done it, just start today. Write on a notepad, I'm going to get day 1 and the task done tomorrow, and that's all you do, nothing else. Okay, day 2, I'm just going to complete the task from day 2, day 3, and keep going like that. You will feel better, you'll be on the winning side, and you'll make money. Okay, let me get into it. I digress a bit, sorry guys, that was a bit long, but I think it will help. And today I want to give you you've actually got a download. You've got a content templates. It's one I actually wrote last year, but it's still relevant, because of course it is. Because if you're going to write good content, it doesn't really change. That what you've got in your content template is how I've written content for my Amazon review sites, and in some ways my ClickBank review sites as well, for years. It works really, really well. I'm going to walk you through it now so you can see a 2016 site, and just tell you again, I don't want you to view this stuff linear. I want you to put your own thought into it, because if you just write content, this is really important, you're going to write it down. You've got to write it down. If you just write content exactly using the same, I don't even know how to say it, but if you use the same formula, so if you've got here the X-Rocker is an excellent gaming chair. In fact, you will see on Amazon that the chair is actually voted the best seller. If you then take that and think, oh, I know what I do, I just take that and replace the product name, it won't hurt the site, this site, and you can do that if you want, but it will not help you at all, and you won't get ranked. So no shortcuts. What you have to do, this is what I ask you to do, just the same way these videos, and I know I don't speak that well, I might, and a little bit and say the wrong words, but here's how I do them, and I want you to get this concept because I think it will help. Just be conversational, and the same in your written stuff. You don't need, and again, this isn't for everyone, okay, because everyone has a different way of working. Some people are more professional, some people are more casual. In my experience, we're all dealing with people, and I hope you're getting what I'm saying in this video. You just want to be conversational. You just want to put all your effort on helping the person, as I'm trying to do on this video. It doesn't matter, I dare say, it doesn't matter if I and a little bit, as long as you're understanding the concepts and you can relate to it, and you're thinking, you know what, Chris, that makes sense. And that's the main thing. I could put on if I did this video and you saw a little box down in the bottom right, and it was me with a suit and tie on, going, this is the proper way of doing an Amazon. Yeah, okay, it'd look more professional, but it doesn't matter. It's the information that's the key. And when you're writing your reviews, just relax. Just write it. Imagine you were in a coffee shop again, because you're drinking lots of coffee today, and someone asks about a product, and I'm looking to buy this. Just pick out the top 3 things that people would be interested in. So with the gaming chairs, what's the number 1 thing they're looking for? Sound. Okay, again, don't overthink it. They're looking for sound. They want to sit in the chair and have booming sound on whatever game they're playing. The second thing, what's a thing you can think just off the top of your head? Comfort. Okay, so, and you can tell I've sort of researched it for these articles. But comfort, they want it to be comfortable. And number 3, extra features, bassy, loads of speakers connecting to your controller, stuff like that. And that's what I've picked out. So when I review this product, I obviously want to include these bits. And what I've done here, you'll see. So we start off, I'll just give you the structure. Introduction. Tell them what you're going to tell them. Really, really simple. Write that down. Number 1, you want to write a few paragraphs telling them what you're going to tell them. On this page, I'm going to tell you about the XYZ. We're going to explore, and so on. Just conversationally. This is really important as well. If you're in a hurry, you can check out this product at Amazon. You always want to give them the option with Amazon sites to leave. And the reason for that is because remember, they're not coming to view your site. They're not thinking, Chris has made a site. Until, and this is important as well, until you got an authority site. And then it's a bit different. Then they're looking for your authority in a lot of cases. But initially, they're not looking for your authority. They're not looking for anything. They're just, they found you on Google or another search engine, and they might not read your whole review. So by giving them a get out, a link that goes through to Amazon, if they go through and buy, there you go, you've done your job. But you need a review on there as well. I just start after the intro straight away with the review, and again, so you've got content for the review. A really, like what I've just said, a really good way is to just focus on 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, however big you want your article to be, your product review, on what they would ask if they were buying a product. So if it was a lawnmower, something completely different. How well does it cut? How heavy is it? Is it easy to move? And how long is the cord? Has it got any extra features? What sort of blades has it got? You see how many questions I can come up with instantly, because these are things I'd think about when I'm buying lawnmower. So with your niches as well, you might want to go for something. If you have trouble writing, go for something that you're interested in. If you sew, like a sewing machine, and you know how to sew, perfect niche, really good niche. Obviously check the niche out and so on, but I like the old gaming. I don't have time to play much anymore, but I used to play a lot, and I still do now. So I've got a lot of gaming products on ClickBank as well, so I've got a good idea of this niche, and I've got a good idea because of myself what people are looking for. Like, they use these chairs for Call of Duty and Forza. You can see I've even got a link there, and that's the way it is. So I've just picked out 3 things: the sound, the comfort, and the compatibility. I've actually got 4 things: compatibility, whether it works with the console, versatility, and extras. And you can see I've done, if you break the content down, the way to write good content and the way to write enough to get ranked and all that stuff before we get into the linking is to break it right down and write on each section and focus on writing 3 or 4 paragraphs. Don't write filler. Answer their question as much as possible. Use the Amazon page to research. I'll do a part 2 to this where I'll show the Amazon page. I won't make this video too long. But check out the template as well that you've got, and use this and get that's the product review. I'll do a part 2 so you've really got the how to write product reviews. And your task: write your first product review for your site. This is where it all happens. This is where a lot of people will stop, and that's the truth. Okay, this stuff's not hard, it's not difficult, but it's not easy because of the consistency and all the stuff I mentioned. You sit down and you write an article, that a lot of people won't do that, and they cut corners, and then that's when they sort of start looking for other ways of doing it that's easier. I say, personally, and in my experience, don't cut corners. Give Google and people. Here's the thing, just before I go on that, and this is more like SEO, but we'll be exploring SEO. The best trick to SEO is to actually give people what they want. Okay, so when you're writing your content, you're not thinking, have I placed a keyword here? Honestly, you're not. And I've for my sort of expertise, I've worked with SEO over 10 years and actually done SEO for some pretty large companies and got them ranked in the search engines, and I've worked with it. I'm not saying I'm a master at it. I'm saying no one is, because no one works for Google. I'm saying there is no way that Google cannot rank you if you keep on adding quality content. The key is once you actually start to get ranked, you notice what pages are ranking, why they're ranking, who's coming through, and how you can expand on them. I'll give you a quick example. This is more SEO, but I just want to give you, for context, I want to give you an example. So here we go. So look at this one. Okay, X-Rocker 51396 Pro Series pedestal 2.1 wireless gaming chair. If I'm not ranking, I think this got up to like the 3rd page straight off the bat. But if I'm not ranking for that, I don't just leave that review and that's it. I want to write quality content that links back to that page. And we'll look at this. Don't worry too much, okay? Because I'm going sort of outside the boundaries of content into SEO. But then I wrote this article. Looking for the best gaming chair in 2016? 3 reasons to check out the X-Rocker 51396 Pro. So this isn't a review. Again, I've picked 3 things and you can see the numbers messed up on Word. But again, like what I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it says 111 on the formatting, I don't think it will put some. I'll probably change it. I might not. I've made a lot of money with sales pages that have had spelling mistakes. Again, I'm not saying that you shouldn't cast an eye over, and you shouldn't, but I'm saying don't let little things stop you. Don't get caught up in the details. Focus on the bigger picture. How many sites do you want to get out there? Keep going till you got them out there, and I guarantee you'll make faster progress than most people. So anyway, I just wanted to show, we go into this more in depth, but this then links back to that review that we were looking at and other things. It links to other pages, and it's got good content on there, and it links, so now you've got 2 quality pages that link together, and when Google spiders through, it thinks, oh my god, as long as it's good content. Okay, I'll do part 2 on content. Sorry the video was a bit long. I hope you got something from it. Do check out the site builder offer. If you want the work done for you, you might even consider, I've got a few spots left for this, and with the traffic and so on, and you might even consider getting a 3-site package if you want a base. I always recommend this to people if you want a base of exactly how to do it. So you've got those 3 sites and you can see how I've done it, and then you got them for when you build your sites. That's always a good way, and it will give you a head start as well. But check out the template in your email, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.